Whoa, you ain't gear. Kind of glad it didn't start then. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at the R model Mack. It's a 1977 model, I believe. This tank was manufactured 9 of 77. I just had started my senior year of high school. Elvis had been dead just a few days. A lot of things happened in 97. As you can tell, it was sometime this truck was in its, 46 years. Well, not quite 46. It was red, blue, and white. But I'm going to try to get this hose that's made this mess. I'm going to try to get it. I bought a fitting that would plug that line. I bought a gallon of oil. I bought a couple of batteries. And we're just going to try to start it with a starter this time. And I can break those injector lines loose. And they're them pretty new batteries. I wish Hank was here to help me tote them. But let's get this hood cracked over and get started on this thing, shall we? You know, in the last video I told you we took the dog off and gave it to the owner. You know what the Indian said when his dog ran off the cliff? Doggone. Alright, so what I intend to do today is just get it where we can use the starter, get it turned over by the starter, get these lines broke, see if I can get some fuel to the injector pump. I wasn't able to before, but I'm going to be a lot more attentive to it today than I was when Hank and I tried to start it. But look at that, look at that where you pour the oil in there. That's pretty neat. I'm not sure I've ever seen one quite like that. If I did, I done forgot about it, which is not unusual for somebody my age. I believe we can unscrew this. I believe that's going to be the zero. That could be some other problem right there. But I thought when I did it last time, I had got fuel all the way to here. This line is in really good shape to be as old as it is, I tell you, ain't it? Let's check the oil in this thing. Well, that gusher took out the reserve, I can tell you that. I didn't. All right. Well, I bought a gallon of oil, so we're good there. Let's get this, let's find that oil line first and get it plugged off. I tell you what we may have to do, Jacob. We may have to turn the engine some, get some oil coming out here, and let you see if we can find it. But that's a 3/8 line, which I got a 3/8 line and I got a 1/4 inch line. And these are neat in case you didn't know. You just cut that line, stick it in there and it locks. And then you just take this cap right here off either one and cap off a line. It's real simple, and that's reusable. So once I get this locked, I can probably spray some ether on it, undo it, and get my money back. What you think? When I wiggled the black line, it was this one, but I swear it looks like it goes like maybe to the brake foot valve. I think the oil was probably just running down on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the 2 batteries in there. We're gonna spin the engine over and see if I can, when it's spinning, and I'll look in there and see if we can see where the oil's coming from and just cut it off out here somewhere. I mean, it looks to me like this is the oil pressure line. That's gonna be it. It's got to be it. Let's get the battery in there spinning over and see if that was it, where it was stuck in there. Maybe that's just an easy find. Sometimes you just gotta make stuff happen when you're dealing with stuff that's been sitting a while. Or try to make stuff happen. I got the key. Last time I had to short it out right here on this solenoid. Alright, let's see where the oil comes out of here. Alright. It's probably got to spin enough to get some oil pressure built up. Let's go ahead and put some oil in it. I really like that now. If I could hit it. You know, when this thing was new, they was using quarts. Well, they might have had gallons back then, but they was probably putting those spouts you stuck into the cord itself and tumped over in there. Y'all remember those? They've come a long way on the containers, that's for sure. Let's see if it brought the oil up any. Give it just 1 and 2 and a 3. Oh yeah, this thing's back making oil. It's just low now. It's just low instead of out. See if that does anything. Yeah, that did a little good turning it. Oh, that probably is not good. Nope, that probably is not good. That might be why we're not getting any. That might be an issue. We know we got fuel coming from the tank to here, and we'll keep an eye on that when we spin it and see if it is got any. I'm gonna put back on my old boots. This thing right here is bad to spit oil, but these are Georgia boots, like my Georgia boots. If you'll take that screwdriver, or
where it's at?
I put it over here. Right here. I don't think the starter will turn it. Let's see. No. We're gonna have to short it out. Did you see how I was doing it here? Crossing it right here. Just take that and short it out, and I'm gonna try to get it running on ether. Watch this and see if any oil comes there, and just stop. Just let go when you, if you see a gusher, just I should have known this was it to begin with, because it's coming right out of the oil filter. But I did bring a 3/8 fitting right here. I'm glad I got both of them. We're gonna cut this flush, pop it in there and cap it off, and this problem will be solved. But I remember there's a couple of comments, and by the way, we read all the comments, but it was a funny one that said, up from the floorboard come a bubbling crude. The old Beverly Hillbillies theme song. I thought that was funny, and thank y'all for all your comments. We read each and every one of them, and we appreciate all y'all's watching and to give us part of your time during the day and or night whenever you watch it. We just thank you. Let's see if we can get this thing started on its own now. You know, I don't have a pocket knife with me, but I'm gonna get one. Let's see if this will cut it smooth. No, of course it won't. Of course not. Why would I think? Oh yeah. Okay. Now, maybe it goes over Okay, it was a quarter, and I guess it goes over that. Yeah, and look at it. Oh, see, this goes over that and locks. Supposed to. Yeah, she's locked now. And then that, we'll tighten that up on that. Yeah, she's locked on there pretty good. That thing's locked on there like I'm locked on to a pork chop. All right, we're gonna tighten this up. All right, that should have that problem solved. We'll keep an eye on that though, just in case I didn't do it right. All right, let's go back over here to the fuel side. Maybe we should get some wire, and I could run some wire across there and you could touch them together and still be on that side. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah. I'm gonna take this line off out here, or at least break it loose. Last time I did it, I boogered up the threads pretty good on this brass fitting because I just didn't have it on there right, but it caught. Maybe it'll catch one more time. Let's just stay right here and see if you see some fuel like pumping out of there like it should. Ready?
Yep. Yep.
It's coming out of there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We got good fuel pressure to the hose. Let's tighten that back up. And that was just the ether in it that was made it start back like that. Hit so hard. I don't think it's all right. And now I'm just gonna take this liner loose. I say I am. Let me get a right size wrench. All right, this is 3/4 on these. Good Lord, Wiley. Oh, they was loose. I hope that was fuel that come out of there. They're loose. I left them loose from last time when we was trying to move it, pull it off. But I'm afraid it just come from the other. Come from that, I'm thinking it would come from. I'm not gonna try to strip them off. If you want to go over there and do the key, I'll hold this and watch for fuel. Let me get my ether right here, my assistance. All right, ready? Go ahead. None to the injector pump. Get none to the injector pump. Nothing's coming out of the injector pump. That is not good. So we know we're getting fuel to there, and we should be getting some plunge of some fuel spraying out of these, but we're not. It's a manual pump. Wait a minute. Wow, oh, that could have been. Let's try that. That was right there. Maybe that was. Let's see if that's it. This thing might have just fixed itself. This is the manual keel, and it was kind of like that. You hear it snap. I'm not saying that was it, but now we gotta. Let's see if that's opens it up. Okay.
Hit it?
Yeah. Just keep on going. Nothing. All right, I got it locked up. Let it sit a minute. That still didn't do anything. Well, now this thing is, I don't know why it's not getting any air. Uh-oh. There's one can we use. It's something how that starts working. We're building up a little air. See if this works. No. No air conditioner heat. That's heat. No, that's air. That's something. Anyway, let's go back down here. All right, let's go back over here. It's just fuel should be coming out, spraying out of the top of that injector pump. And it's not. It's like it's yeah, this was the stroke part. About that was it. Hold on. Let's use this thing right here, give a little bit of help. A little bit of assistance with this. You want to get in there and hit the key and try to keep your foot on the accelerator just a little bit too while you're turning it. See if it'll take some fuel. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna need some help with this. I'm gonna tighten these back down. Not sure at all it has to build pressure. Just, you know, I never claimed to be a mechanic. And I don't know, you know, a lot. Some days I identify as one and some days I don't. But I know it seems like with us spinning, I never got any fuel up here for this to start, you know, spitting some air out of the lines and all that. I know we got this into the on position. Jacob was up there in the truck giving it some fuel. So I'm just gonna try to tighten these back down, spin it over. We was losing some fuel right there in that plunger. That could have something to do with it about not putting enough pressure up there. Please, if anybody watching this can give me some help on this, I sure would appreciate it. Rather than having to take that thing off and go and get it seen about. Don't want to have to do that at all. I'm going to spin it over now and just see if that helps any. I'm out of ether. So let's just spin it over and see if that maybe will build up. Go up there and hit your key and see if that'll build up any better. If not, we might can. Whoa, you ain't gear. Okay. Kind of glad it didn't start then. Come on, spin it just a little bit. All right, come on. Nah. Oh, it sounded something. Try that one more time. Okay. See how that's just a pouring? But I just don't think that would stop it from, it might not be putting the right amount of fuel pressure to it for it to do. I'm not saying it wouldn't skip and snapple and pop, you know, sucking air. But he can work in the cable right there. Work that cable again, Jacob. The other cable, the red one. The one you was just pulling and pushing, yeah. See, that's as far as it'll go right there.
That's the engine.
That's the keel.
That's the engine stop.
That's right. That's what we was doing. All right, put it in. All right. I think I'm gonna pull around here and clean this off. See if I can't start with the easy stuff first. Maybe see about something, get an O-ring in here to get the right amount of fuel pressure. Maybe find another line and a fit, and just start with the easy stuff first, and worry about these big problems later. It really does. Hey, hang on just a minute while you're there. I'm gonna take this back off, and I'm gonna just see if I can't manually help push some fuel. I mean, who knows? Stranger things has happened, right? Oh, that's a gusher, ain't it? Look at that. No, I just really think that could be such a problem. All right, spin it over a little bit. Oh. All right, that's good. Let me get this closed back off. Okay. Let me break the line loose now and see if anything different has happened. I'm just gonna break one loose this time. All right, spin it over some. And now. Just hold the accelerator all the way down and try it. No, it's not going to do it. It's just not getting any fuel. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to see if that comes off. And if that plunger comes off, maybe I can go somewhere, get an O-ring and put in it, or maybe they sell another one. Maybe they sell that. I don't know why I thought I could just snatch on it and come off. Look at that. That wasn't really that bad. Well, that's got is going to have an O-ring to seal it to keep the fuel. I think it was pumping pretty good. I just think we need to see if we can just get that fixed. I see that thing was just really that's not supposed to be like that at all. So let's go back. I mean, Jacob, how lucky do you feel?
Not very.
You don't even remember that Clint Eastwood movie. How lucky do you feel? This is a 357, largest handgun in the world or something. I forgot, it's been so long ago. Hey, maybe that was about the time that Clint Eastwood's Dirty Hair come out in 1977. Not sure. Okay. All right. Let's just call the folks at Covenant Heavy Duty and just see if they sell this separate.
Calling Jerry at CHDP.
What's up, movie star?
What you know good?
I don't know it.
Hey, on a little Mack engine, like a 237 Mack engine, you remember those little fuel pumps, hand pumps sitting right there next to the injector pump? That you a priming pump?
Yeah.
Do y'all sell them?
I sell a few for cats. What engine did you say?
It's that Mack, the old 237 Mack. About the time you got started in this business.
Yeah. No, I remember selling some for Max in the past, Wiley, but I hadn't lately. I think that was even before the E6, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is like the E3, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I might could order one, but I don't stock them. I know.
Where are you at? The house?
I'm up there with Todd. We putting stain on this deck at his boat house.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me call, you want me to just call Zach and see when you could get one in?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, later.
Hello?
Hey, Jason.
Hey.
On a Mack engine, like the older style Mack engine, like an E3 or something like that, they got the little fuel primer pump sitting next to the injector.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I called Jerry, but you know he ain't never there. But
Right.
do you stock that, or he said he probably didn't stock it, but probably could order it?
The little prime valve?
Yeah, the little, yeah, is that what you call it? A little prime valve. It's got a,
Yeah, it's on Detroit.
yeah, huh?
What kind of engines is it on?
It's a Mack. It's an old Mack, like an E3 or something like that. Let's see. I call them 237s, but I think there's actually a technical name. It's like a 1977, 78 model.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of them, Wiley.
When do you think you could get one in?
Should be able to get one tomorrow.
Okay. You want me to just get one coming? How much are? Hey, wait a minute. How much are they? Rule number 73. Don't forget to ask the price before ordering.
Wiley, I have to look it up and give you a call back. Can I call you back in just a few minutes?
Sure. I sent you. I sent you a picture of it too.
Oh, it sounds good.
Okay,
I'll call
buddy.
you back in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you. Well, we made it back. It took about an hour and a half, but just for a second for y'all guys, we found a pump. I forgot what the actually lift pump, I think is what you call this. And when I got there to the station, I said, well, that don't even look the same. But Jason at Heavy Duty, we went back there to the vise, and that's the way that works right there. And we got a new ring in here somewhere. There it is, fit in there. I'm hoping this was it. It was the simplest start, and this thing right here went but $30. Cheapest thing we bought today. Well, that gallon of oil might not have been $30, but it killed a $30 bill, I can tell you that. But you see how that just nothing there. Let's get something and tighten that down best we can. These old vice grips don't work. I believe I just catch it right there. Get the Crestology out. I believe that's tight. Let's go over and raise that hood. Put that back on. And see if that does the trick. What you think the chances are of this being the problem? Well, that one's a little bit loose, but nothing like that other. Hopefully this was it. We'll find out. Our mascot has showed up. What you see under there? What you see? You see a booger in there? You smell something, ain't you? There ain't no cheeseburgers in there, I promise you. All right, let's see if we can get this back on there. Let's see what that feels like, shall we? Well, let's stick the batteries back in and see if we can just spin it over one couple of times. There was nothing. I've done nothing but that might be. Look how muddy that. Oh yeah. We got something now. That just don't look good at all. I believe we got a little bit of fuel leaking. See right here? We got a little leak right here on the fuel too. So it's got pressure there. You know, there used to be a bulldog right here. Now there's one right here. This one got a live dog on it as a emblem. What do you think about that? Are you camera shy? A little bit. I want to thank Gary Marsh for giving us a comment about maybe it was the fiber valves on the lift pump. Well, I think this is a primer pump that goes on the lift pump, and it was wore out, as you can see, and that's what we replaced. So we're gonna give it a try. Maybe it's it, but I bought 2 cans of starting fluid. The Valvoline name brand was $6 or $8.49, and this Johnson's was $6.79. I just wonder, this is extra strength starting fluid, and I thought since we was having difficulty with a Mack engine, we just use the extra strength rather than the normal for gas and diesel engines. Let's see if this makes any difference. All right, I'm ready. Contact. All right. Well, heck, fire. All right, come on. It is not getting any fuel to that injector pump, fellas. People, just not doing it. All right, Jacob. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pump when you're doing that. Okay. You can feel it pumping. Okay. Okay. I'd hold up just a second. I'd hold on just a second. Just stay there. Let me get the wrench. And I'm gonna crack these things loose one more time and just see if anything different's happening. I don't think it is. All right, Jacob, one more time. Hey Jacob, when I get it running off ether, how about pulling the red kill switch back and forth? Just keep over and over again and just see if maybe something's stuck in that. Okay? All right, ready. Nothing. We got other problems. I think we're getting plenty of fuel pressure now. We're not leaking near the fuel around that. That's some nasty fuel, but still, it should be coming through the top of that injector pump. Help guys. If you got any ideas, leave us a comment. Maybe there was something in here we had to do. That went to $6.79 can of ether. Couldn't tell any difference really. It sprayed the same.
I'm about to hit it one more time.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on. It just ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it. It's not going to do it. We just running down the batteries now. Well, we tried. We're gonna have to dig a little deeper. But it's a pretty nice truck. It just sits so long, and that's what happens when you let something sit this long. I think those are 38 rears under it. Pretty sure they're 38 rear ends. Probably what, 417s, best I remember about Mack on the ratio. I think I'm right. Let me look over here. Usually you can tell. Well, I can't on that one. But they used to have the ratio on the side right here. Can't tell, but a Mack person can say, yeah, they was 417s. You was right. It's got 2 sticks in it, but you know, it's just a 5-speed with a high, low, and reverse. I'm sure it's a maxi. I done forgot what they actually called this type transmission, but as you know, you can put it in like low 1 and you can actually walk faster than it's going. They're good trucks. It's worth spending some more time and effort on it, trying to get it where to load. We are going to come back and get it cleaned up, but first thing we got to do is get it running. If it is the injector pump, I'm going to have to get somebody a lot more qualified than myself to do it. Okay, I'm going to get up with the owner that bought it, see what he wants to do about the injector pump. He knew that I just got it running on ether before, so he was hoping for the best. Now we just expect the worst, hope for the best. That's the way it goes. But we did get something fixed today. It wasn't a total waste. Our little plug here held, so we can do a little bit of mechanicking. But I'm gonna call it I think I had to wrap up the video today. Thank y'all for watching. Please leave some comments if you can give us any ideas on what to look for rather than tackling an injector pump. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, don't claim to be a mechanic, and I'm just really a parts remover and a parts replacer, and I can spray ether with the best of them to keep something going. So y'all come back. We're gonna thank y'all for watching, and remember, don't be wily.